Hey, Collective, it's your boy, Psychic Mario, Psychic Short and Psychic Stars with your psychic reading for Dr. Anthony Fauci. Psychic reading. We begin. Information we do know about him is his sun sign is Capricorn, 79 years of age, from Brooklyn, New York. He survived 6 presidencies. This will be his last one before he retires, is what I'm foreseeing. That's why he's having to go out with a bang with this one, in which he will. We'll go deep into that more, but the cards will reveal that in just a second. He has been awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He has 3 daughters, Megan, Jennifer, and Alison Fossey, by Christine Grady, who's been married to since 1985, per the information I found online, who is also Miss Christine Grady, Miss Christine Grady, wife of Dr. Anthony Fauci, is an Aquarius, born February 7th, 1952. Dr. Anthony Fauci actually worked with the National Institutes of Health, of Allergy and Infectious Diseases since 1984. So he dealt with infectious diseases like, infectious diseases, HIV, um, and the sort, and of course, coronavirus being one of those. Christina Grady worked with AIDS patients early on in her career. So the information basically that we know, just want to bring you guys up to speed of, in case you didn't know any background information before I do the reading, so that it has some kind of um, you know, meat with these potatoes that I'm about to give you guys. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do a 9 card spread real quick here. All right. And let's take a look here. Spirit, Rosemary, Joseph, Dennis, Lawrence, Mark, Tiffany. Oh, I like that. The information you have for Dr. Anthony Fauci as relates to the coronavirus. Shh. Michael, Kendra, Channel, Kendra, Raphael, Kendra Gabriel, Kendra Metatron, Kendra Uriel, Ish, Papalekpa, Oshu, Shangon Ogun. What you have for Dr. Anthony Fauci? Next to, okay, okay, mm, okay, mm-hmm, okay, Cups, ooh, Chariot, and lastly, 2, 3, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, okay, Cups, okay, significator card is the Magician upright, okay, and on the low side, we have the 5 of Wands, okay, at the bottom of the deck here, upright, 5 of Wands, upright, okay, all right, Magician against the 5 of Wands, upright. Okay, Spirit, give us information you want us to know about this Dr. Anthony Fauci as it pertains to what's going on right now, his position, authority, and make it plain for the collective. Okay, all right, so what I'm gathering here, basically, we're going to look into here the lovers. All right, so we definitely see that Anthony Fauci, like him and his wife, definitely definitely true twin flame couple. They're definitely a soulmate couple, a power couple. Okay, I'm seeing them actually running the actual the wave of the country, the direction of the country, where we're going to go, and giving us more information as to making us feel safer. They're going to all. I feel like they're also moving this movement towards this new world order as well. Um, Me also being an HIV positive person, and I'm also dealing with infectious disease, I can also appreciate the fact that Dr. Christine Grady and Dr. Anthony Fauci are ones moving out this whole situation. All right, to help people. If you read more about Dr. Anthony Fauci and his wife, they do actually a lot of stuff for the community. They also I've helped a lot of people since 1985 dealing with AIDS when people didn't know HIV was even around. So I'm seeing like they're definitely heaven sent people like guardian angels, okay, or angels sent to help move something towards a new era. Queen of Swords is definitely all about the medicine. Okay, I'm seeing more about like doctors and definitely it's about medicine. I'm seeing like him and her together, like her. Also, I'm seeing her move up through Anthony Fauci, okay, or that Anthony Fauci pulling up a woman into power, or helping a woman um, move up into potential presidency after Trump. Okay, I'm also seeing more benefits for healthcare workers. Okay, I'm also seeing like a new referendum for women in healthcare. Okay, like more raises, more praises, more accolades. Okay, more recognition. That Anthony Fauci is going to be one pioneering this. Like maybe more tributes to women, or um, more you know grants are available for people who can find um, cure for diseases, making it like a contest or competition, empowering women to want to go into medicine. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with this card right here. This is what this is giving me right here. Okay, for the Queen of Swords. Right now, I'm also seeing more the Three of Swords in reverse above the Queen of Cups up right here. This looks like there will be two women that will more likely. Hmm. Hmm. This is looking like maybe like a couple. I'm seeing like potentially Dr. Deborah Burks and maybe the Christine Grady maybe working together, and she may be working behind the scenes with Dr. Deborah Burks, like giving her information, and we don't know what the sun is like is being hidden from us. Okay, Three of Swords is like there's three people definitely involved. It's Dr. Christine Grady, I'm seeing here, and her husband, Dr. Anthony Fauci. And I'm also seeing a third party like Dr. Deborah Burks or someone third party that's a woman. It's two women, as you can see, there's two women on my cards here. Okay, one of them looks straight ahead. That comes to us as the media. There's one hidden though that looks up. Okay, that is just giving information. This is Christine Grady. This is Dr. Anthony Fauci's wife. I think she's giving Dr. Deborah Burks like insight, like helping her. But also, I'm getting like potentially her position will be removed, and potentially another woman will be brought into the position. Okay, this could be Dr. Christine Grady. You're going to start seeing more of her. You're probably going to start hearing more about her, his wife. Okay, coming into the forefront. I'm also seeing a lot of this Dr. Anthony Fauci getting praised for maybe bringing up this vaccine, or maybe getting praised for maybe looking like he made Trump look like an idiot for not maybe acting so fast for this coronavirus. I'm also seeing like a lot of this like him being like praised and probably like getting the recognition he reserves. Like, and he's going to be looked at as like the president of the United States, and people are going to like start forgetting he's a scientist and start thinking like he's got like he's the one that we should have like nominated for president. He's going to get all the recognition that he needs and deserves. He definitely earned it. I'm also getting he's hardworking. He has a big heart. King of Cups, he's a Capricorn. He may have a lot of water in his sign or water in his rising, but I feel like he has a big, 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 big heart. So does his wife. That's why they're two of cups. Like they definitely have a big heart. They give so much of themselves to help the community of the underprivileged or the impoverished, the poor. Minorities, okay, those with HIV, AIDS, gays, straights, I'm getting, definitely women. A lot that Anthony Fauci have done outside of what they're doing now, we don't know about because we don't see it because they don't broadcast it on TV. But I'm getting like they have definitely a heart behind the situation, and even potentially a seat in the White House or a seat in president for Anthony Fauci if he were to run or maybe run for office. Or also, I'm seeing Christine potentially being like maybe potential, first lady. If he were to run, he'll definitely win. Okay, he would definitely be president if he were to run for office. I'm getting that it potentially is available for him because I'm seeing like their heart is so big. It's like they're like angelic elements of like a new age of like equality for everybody as far as healthcare. You know what I'm saying? Like making it affordable where we don't have to pay for healthcare. I'm saying like him ushering a referendum around healthcare, like not having to pay for it or healthcare available for all. Okay, where it's being paid for. New research in medicine. Like how can we find new research in medicine? How to make the National Institutes of Health available in every state. Okay, not just in Bethesda, Maryland, or not just, in particular areas where it's based. Okay, this is what I'm seeing, like more of an expansion of healthcare, like CDC here in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, okay, I went to Howard University, so I know where the NIH department is in Bethesda, in case you guys didn't know. Okay, but yeah, so being that I was in Washington D.C., they had so many programs for people like me who were HIV positive that we had to, make sure we had to keep our CD4 count low. And what we did was, they give you funding for that. Some people get housing for that. People don't know. And it's like an incentive, they are incentivizing those like me who are HIV positive to pretty much stay keep the virus low and don't pass it to nobody. Okay, so as long as you stay with the word is called undetectable, then you're giving like incentives. My medicines are free. About how to pay for, it's more and really nothing for my medicine. Thanks God for because of things like Dr. Fauci, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and because of the Christine Grady have worked hard and strenuously to make these programs available for people like me. So for this reason, this very much comes from my heart. I'm reading this from my heart because I have a real appreciation for that Anthony Fauci. And behind the scenes, you guys don't know this. But if you do some research and see what Dr. Christine Grady has done and what he has done to help people like who can afford healthcare, infectious diseases, guys. Coronavirus COVID-19 is an infectious disease. It hasn't been spread yet, but it's going to be in the vaccine. Okay. They've been testing out of small elements. If you got the vaccine, like I said before, a year or two ago, when it was supposed to be the swine flu, you were getting SARS corona. You weren't getting swine flu. They was tricking you with the name. They tried the Zika virus. Okay, that's what I'm giving you guys. You were given the SARS corona. The same thing they're trying to give you guys now for the vaccine. If you got this flu shot 2 years ago, like my dumb ass did because I'm HIV positive, I wanted to make sure I was healthy. I'm not gonna say that, but just trying to be smart. I wasn't using my psychic gift then. But everything happens for a reason because it's actually blessing me. And it's a blessing. I hope it blesses a lot of people with my story. But because so I don't have any regrets. But I'm say I will say this, but because of if you got the flu shot 2 years ago, you got the SARS corona. Okay, so what you're going to get this year is a higher dosage or maybe a more advanced virus with the SARS coronavirus vaccine you had 2 years ago. Is going to be maybe trying to see if it's powerful for the coronavirus COVID-19. So what you're getting is really COVID-19 fighting coronavirus. 2 years ago, you got the coronavirus. If you got the flu shot, just sorry, it is what it is. So strategically, some people got it. Okay, majority of people did. But probably 80, 90% of people got a flu shot. If you got a flu shot, you damn got coronavirus, and I promise you. Okay, but it's dormant. Okay, they can time these viruses, guys, to go off in our system. Okay, you guys have to believe this. So you can walk around with the mask on all you want. If it's not time to go off yet, it's not going to go off. But if you've gotten the flu shot, I'm telling you, don't get the vaccine for the COVID-19 because what you have is the people who have chickenpox. If you had chickenpox like me, more than likely, you probably won't show no signs of coronavirus because chickenpox is the one thing that scientists have yet to be able to figure out how to fully decimate. Okay, you need penicillin for it, but that's the closest you can get to it. It's like syphilis; you can't get rid of it. Those are probably one or two things I realized. A couple of diseases that are infectious diseases that are hard to cure. But if you have in your system, like me, then you live with those diseases forever, pretty much, according to what they say. With syphilis, you have to be 0 to 0. My reaction is 1 to 1. I keep it 1 to 1. Okay. Yes, I've lived a life. Okay, I have. So I make this real authentic reading. Y'all want a real reading from a real person? I'm gonna give y'all real. All right. So with that, because it is in my system, it won't go away until they find a cure for syphilis or cure for chickenpox. Those will remain dormant in my body. Now, if I have some issues with HIV, I could get shingles, or shingles will be in my body. Or eventually, my mom had it. They said they could just come out of nowhere. I'm not looking forward to that. She's living healthy, but just staying positive. But that's the thing that the coronavirus that I think that they're trying to use or try to find a way to really find a way to kill the chickenpox. Okay, penicillin didn't work, and they've been trying to at this since the 30s. This is what the National Institutes of Health is trying to really, I feel like, get into is finding a way to kill these infectious diseases that there are no cure for. Coronavirus is really COVID-19, fucking with your lungs. I mean, really, if you think about it, chickenpox affects the skin, but I think COVID-19 is supposed to be a virus that really can like knock out all that shit. The chickenpox, I think it's supposed to be able to knock out syphilis. It's supposed to be able to knock out the HIV. It's supposed to be able to knock out all those viruses if you've had those. Okay, that's what I'm thinking the COVID-19 is. Take the vaccine. Now, I'm gonna do a reading on that later, but I'm saying for now, the COVID-19 vaccine, I would wait, let it run some trial errors. I would wait, particularly 1 or 2 years. I would say 1 year. I would say maybe next year before taking the vaccine, just so that it's like that new iPhone. Let those people go out there and guinea pigs go out there and try it out first, okay, before you go out there and buy it, okay, and so you can get all the bugs and fixes out, okay. Again, I'm not saying this is virus is going to be something that will be um, like it's going to eradicate the whole world, but it's going to come out fast. A lot of tests and trials and getting people have to lose their lives with this vaccine before we see it working out. Okay, so I'm saying he's behind this whole situation. Okay, this COVID-19 virus, COVID-19 New World Order is supposed to be able to wipe out all the fucking viruses that ever has been on this fucking earth. That when the Native Americans were here. Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is a chariot under the King of Cups. So it says that this has been a long journey. This is going back to when it was an actual chariot, okay? When Indians were here, or Native Americans. I'm sorry, let me call you guys Indians. Native Americans. So sorry for that. They've been chasing this one virus that can kill chickenpox. Uh, you know, whatever other bacteria, Ebola. I mean, all the lines of them, syphilis, infectious disease, HIV. Okay, Dr. Sebi, if you go look him up, he was one that actually had the actual cure for the HIV virus. Okay, but some kind of way he disappeared. We know what happened to him, but I won't go into that. For those who are woke, you know what that was. And this is what Nipsey Hussle, if those who are familiar with Nipsey Hussle, was actually doing a documentary on before he died last year on March 31st, before he was silenced. But he wasn't silenced for the reason that the pharmaceutical company came for him. He really was silenced for a whole different reason, that had to do something with some relationship issue with the, amongst another gang member. Um, okay, that was affiliated with a different gang. So it was like it was affiliated with a different gang. So he was a um Crip. It was a blood. Okay, not gonna get into that. But anyway, when Nipsey Hussle had a documentary. Sorry, I'm getting off track. He had a documentary. He's going to talk about Dr. Sebi. Okay, I'm trying to go off track. Dr. Sebi has the actual cure for HIV, but he passed away. Gotta look him up. Dr. SCBI. Okay, now there is a actual virus, which would be this COVID-19, that will be like a new world, or that will kill every fucking infectious disease out there. But it'll leave a trace of the virus in your system, right? But so anything else that comes into your system, boom, COVID-19 will kill it. Okay. So it'll be like your friendly virus. Okay. One virus that can stay in you. Because I mean, at this point, we would like to have no viruses in us, but we have to actually have some bacteria and some viruses in us, guys, to live. Okay. It just is what it is. We have to, I mean, viruses do help us. Okay. So that'll be a virus that will actually be in our system, that it's not supposed to attack us, but to be able to kill any fucking infectious disease if you have it in there. I mean, the best thing to kill the cure for cancer. Okay. This is why they're saying now get the weakest links out of there. Okay. People who are actually dying now, it's not the biggest numbers that you're seeing, but there are numbers of people who have now, when they're trying to turn the virus on, the virus might have gone off, which has been this flu season, right? So people like me, I've been getting looked up with nasal drips, I've been coughing, so I knew I had to have a flu shot 2 years ago. I'm not saying I have coronavirus, but like I said, people who have coronavirus will never have the symptoms. So it's pretty much your body will never emit or be able to transfer, because your body is what it's saying is like, okay. And most people like me, HIV, they pretty much probably gave it to people like me, people like us, right? So I'm not saying again, I don't have coronavirus. All right, but I have the symptoms of the flu now, because the virus that they put in me, which was the SARS corona, is now trying to react to maybe my HIV, or maybe other viruses that I have in my system. Same thing for those test trial patients. This was all strategic, okay? It's all done by National Institutes of Health, okay? Like I said, strategic as fuck, magician. Okay, you won't even know you have it. Okay, it's like they made it that way, but I'm revealing it because Spirit has shown it to me, and it's okay. So like people who have died for pneumonia or dying now in the hospital, people who they were like, you know what, you want to survive this flu or vaccine, no way, because they pretty much gave you the test of the virus 2 years ago, and now the tick 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 virus timer, like you look at it, shit like a mine, don't it? The virus, if you see the picture, don't it like a mine with the little thing sticking out? It's ready in time to go off. As soon as you hit it, or as soon as it's time. Whatever the scientists did to program it, it's time. It goes off in the flu season. This is our flu season, so pneumonia is running rapid right now. Colds or things that normally would supposed to be a flu season is going up, because the virus, the vaccine that we got in us that's supposed to protect us against the virus, which is the actual flu, was the actual SARS corona. These people strategically dying was the ones who wouldn't have probably been able to get this COVID-19 anyway. You weren't, so pretty much how they're saying, and I mean, I'm just getting real with y'all. They can't go out and tell you guys that, because nobody wants to hear that fucking truth. That's some hard shit to hear. Like what? Like what you mean? Yeah, see, your body wouldn't have made it. I mean, we got a new world order, and like we're gonna have a body with no viruses in it, but just COVID-19. So anything somebody else want to bring over to America, a new virus, Zika or whatever they want to make it, man, make it. COVID-19, like they're gonna be so programmed. I got that too. I mean, they have been working strenuously on this, guys, successfully. Okay, 5 generations. I'm saying like 50 years ago. I'm getting 50 years ago, like 1940s, like 50s, like these 50, 60 years ago, like 5 different generations of doctors, five doctors from different areas, 5 different continents. Okay, this is all about a five energy. Okay, 5 different continents we got doing work on this. Okay, different regions of of doctors. Okay, China, India, America, UK, Australia, even I'm seeing. Okay, China, since y'all want me to name it, China, Africa, um, India, America, UK. Okay, China, Australia. I'm sorry, I said China, India, Australia, UK, America. Okay, Africa as well. Africa will be in there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that in the beginning. So China, India, UK, Australia, America. And then I see Africa as well. Don't ask me what I'm saying in the cards, okay? But I'm saying this has been working on also for like a cycle of five, like maybe a cycle of like, you know what I'm saying, five presidencies have been working on this. Okay, this could be all the way going back to Clinton. Okay, he's in his sixth presidency right now. Okay, this is sixth presidency, and this is like about to pop. Okay, five presidencies I'm seeing. He's been working. They've been working on this fucking this COVID-19, this thing that can decimate any infectious disease, right? So you like saying like you don't want you to be scared of. They're trying to protect you guys right now. They're really trying to make it so it's just it's a magic trick, guys. It's really a magic trick. Because when this new thing comes out, it's gonna feel like, oh, I stayed at home. That's why I took the COVID-19 virus and I didn't get sick. When really, if you took the vaccine and if you don't have any infectious diseases, then or never had the flu, which I'm sure all of us have had the flu, so we've had virus in us, right? Or at some point, um, it's we're gonna particularly be healed from this thing with the COVID-19, basic little symptoms. So, not gonna be a flu every year though. Every year we should be able to walk every year with no fucking symptoms of the flu. We should be able to have no sinus medicines out there anymore. No more drip drip. No more nasal. No more sneeze. Every year we'll be able to adapt to every season. This is why Dr. Anthony Fauci has been working so hard. This is why he's been trying to get this to go through. Okay, he's been working strenuously with who? His wife. Excellent. Spiritual connection. Send it by angels. Send it by angels. You see that? See those? Earth. What we got in here? Earth. Mama. Okay? Five generations. Gaia. This is why she's mama. Titty out. Gaia. Five presidencies. Cycle of five. Okay? UK, America, China, India, Australia, Africa. All the doctors are going to come. I've been working on this one COVID-19 Covenant 19 virus, but spearheading it have been all along Dr. Anthony Fauci and his wife. This is what I'm getting. I would love for Dr. Anthony Fauci to correct me on this or tell me like what, am I wrong? Comment on this, but I really doubt it. I'm seriously in this energy, guys. And it's such a magic trick. The magician came out that this is going to do so much good, guys. I think had some misconceptions about this actual vaccine myself. Um, but feel like this vaccine is really going to be able to really heal a lot of people with infectious diseases. Okay, I really do. And why the strength card here is also in reverse. I have to put my cards down. The strength card was in reverse. I put the five down here. It was down here. Okay, strength card in reverse. This is definitely going to be a new age, a new era. Okay, all right. So this one came with Dr. Anthony Fauci again. I'm seeing a change in power from Dr. Deborah Burks, or Dr. Christine Grady. You're going to start to seeing more of her, or maybe they're going to start them seeing them working together, particularly on some situation. Or they're going to be a change again in the three people who are spearheading this with Dr. Anthony Fauci. He'll be fine, but there's going to be another person. It's going to be one person knocked down another, and then Dr. Anthony Fauci is going to be the one that's going to be like over the whole thing. Okay. When is this going to happen? Okay. So I think other Alex, what's his name, is already gone. Alex Azar. I'm not sure. If he's not, he's probably going to be gone soon or switched out. I mean, they just have to do that for just propaganda. All right, 3 months from now. 3 months from now. So we got three of swords, 3 months from now. So now it's May, June, July, August. August, they'll be down to just Dr. Anthony Fauci. You'll see Dr. Christine Grady looking like the president and first lady. They're going to make them appear on TV like, oh my God, they're the new president and first lady. But it's going to be subliminal, subconscious. You're not going to be thinking it like that, but you've been thinking of what you see them on TV so much like, damn, are they the ones running the country, or is it the President Trump and Melania? Like, what's going on? Right? This is his season. He has earned this. He's worked tirelessly hard for this, and he's done it for a good cause. Okay? He's trying to get chicken pox, shit. I want to say malaria, chicken pox, syphilis, everything that's infectious that stays in your body that you can't get out of you. Okay? SARS, what you call that? It's like I want to say muscular dystrophy, even muscular dystrophy. I don't know if that's even an infectious disease, but muscular dystrophy just came to me for some reason. Meningitis. Oh, that just came to me out of nowhere. All that's gonna be cured with this COVID. Oh wow, vaccine. All right, but okay, not in this lifetime. It's saying okay, not in this lifetime. Okay, as far as these infectious diseases. Not in this lifetime. They won't exist. Okay? Not in this lifetime. It's going to be ripped out. Okay? That's what I'm getting because of this with this new COVID-19. Okay? Like, not in this lifetime. You won't survive. Okay? And that is the future. Okay? They won't survive. COVID-19 will be the new vaccine that will break barriers. We'll be able to walk out in the sun, walk out like we're fucking like, what? Come on, viruses. What? What? Then they'll be able to, they're testing on pets. Yeah, they're going to be, they're testing it on pets. Yes, cats have lost their lives. That's true. Okay. They're going to do it on, they're doing it on dog trials going to be coming up soon. Some will lose their lives, but we want a whole new where the dogs and cats can't make us sick, birds can't make us sick. No aviary flu, no air viruses, none of that. Okay. Um, that's the future. Okay, put one more. Okay. In July. Okay. Vaccine's going to come out in July. First test trials going to hear in July. This is when shit's going to look like it's going bad. Like I said, some people have to lose their lives first because it's still test trials. But it's going to be, not a lot. Okay, not as they're saying. Okay, they're just fluffing numbers. They want maybe to scare you guys so that you guys could believe, like, like, oh, I gotta go take this virus. Okay, oh, I gotta go take it. 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 I want to take it. I gotta take it. I gotta take it. But not a lot of people are gonna be losing their lives. This vaccine is so successful because he's been working on it so hard and so good. I had so many misconceptions about this virus, guys. I will admit that on camera. I was like, woo. But I think this COVID-19 is really the thing to do. Okay, I don't know. I really do. I'm really feeling like this is going to be for people who have infectious diseases, the cure for all infectious diseases, period. Okay. All right. This is the Dr. Anthony Fauci psychic prediction reading I have by Psychic Mario here. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. If you don't agree with it, dislike it as well. It's all good. I like any kind of feedback, you know what I'm saying? So I'll make you a believer, though. I promise I'll make you a believer. For those who may think, oh, he's talking crazy, I'll make you a believer. Okay? I'll make you a believer. Come back and check with me in July. And let's talk about it. All right? I love each and every one of you guys. Peace out. Thank you for watching.